Yes, we are reading. According to a recent survey by IMS Research, ONVIF is above PSIA in terms of market shares. So our companies getting divided in terms of technology too.
Let me say, I should be careful to comment. PSIA, ONVIF, I mean, I think they'll agree that their objectives are the same,
yeah.
in what they're trying to accomplish. It's difficult for me to understand, how they're different. But there's an assumption in the statement that you read. This is key.
Yeah.
There's an assumption in the statement which is off-beam. The term market share does not apply. The term should be industry share. In other words, the market doesn't care yet, right? And that's, let me come back to what I was saying earlier. The market wants high resolution. The market doesn't necessarily want network cameras. The industry is pushing network cameras. So there's this disconnect. I want high resolution, but I want simplicity. I want low cost. I want CCTV. CCTV is good. Industry is saying, oh, you need to have network cameras. And the market says, I don't understand network cameras. Industry says, you're stupid. Right? That's no way to sell stuff. There's a disconnect of historic proportions. This creates an opportunity for new companies who understand with HD CCTV, they can directly give the market what they want, upgrade to high resolution without the complexity. That's why this is HD CCTV is a disruptive technology. It promises to really transform the competitive landscape in the CCTV industry. Anyway, so we definitely are very clear about the market, what the market wants, versus maybe what the industry is thinking inside of itself.
Is there anything you would like to add just to close the problem, the issue of standardization?
One thing I would say about standardization per se, and this is true for PSIA, ONVIF, and HD CCTV Alliance as well. Some manufacturers, especially in Asia, have a reflex where they don't want a standard. They want something special, right? This is my proprietary solution, right? And that way, their thinking mind is, I can sell this proprietary solution, and then my customer is stuck with me, and he will always buy from me with my special thing. However, it looks like market studies in other industries seem to suggest that the end customer is not that stupid, and he wants flexibility. In fact, he must have the ability to maybe replace a camera or a DVR. If he's got a proprietary standard, he can't necessarily do that. With a standard, by contrast with a standard, the manufacturer can develop to that standard, and then he has a great chance of being able to sell the product. I mean, that's, again, coming back to standards like USB and PCI and HDMI. All of these standards have helped to accelerate the growth of equipment sales.
So you think there's some kind of competition between the three standards?
There's clearly competition between PSIA and ONVIF. I mean, they have the same goals, and yet they're doing it slightly differently. There's competition. HD CCTV Alliances, you could say, is competing at a higher level because it is introducing a new product category to the market. And so, to the extent that some people have been saying network cameras will take over the market, that assumption is now in question. Network cameras sales will continue to grow, no doubt. But will they take over the market? Will 90% of cameras be network cameras in 5 years? It's really hard to see that. From the basis of reliability, convenience, price, and performance. You have to ask, is the network camera more reliable? Is the network camera more convenient? Is the network camera less price? Is the network camera higher performance? No, not necessarily. So why? Why would you choose? Especially, well, one reason would be high resolution. Okay, but HD CCTV, it gives you high resolution, but it's highly reliable, it's very convenient, cost is competitive, and performance is no compression, right? Perfect.
Is there one last, message you'd like to send to manufacturers of CCTV?
Well, thank you for the opportunity, and I must say I appreciate this open and candid interview setting. to the manufacturers of CCTV, to those who are, there are clearly two categories now. If you look around the show floor here, many manufacturers recognize the value of uncompressed video over coax. Many demos, not necessarily HD CCTV yet, just using HD SDI. Of course, no recording yet because they're not in the standard, but they're showing live view. They get it, they understand it. There are many other manufacturers who are doing network cameras only. To those manufacturers, I urge them to open their eyes and embrace this new technology, HD CCTV. We believe that in the future there will continue to be strong sales of analog cameras. They're not going away. Growth may not be as high as others, but still a strong, not currently dominant, right? 90%. Will continue to be very strong. Network cameras have been growing fast and should continue to grow, and HD CCTV cameras will grow even faster, and you'll see it as early as the end of this year. It's coming very fast. That's my message.